Good morning, dear students. Welcome to EduStar's online class. You're watching Class 4 Science. Today we will see Lesson 5 Food and Digestion. Before we start the lesson, we have a small recap of Part 1. What we have learnt in Part 1 about food and digestion. All living things need food. Food helps us to grow and stay alive. It gives us energy to work and play. It makes us strong and protects us from diseases. Nutrients. The food that we eat contains substances that help our body to grow and stay healthy. These substances are known as nutrients. The nutrients present in food items are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. What is carbohydrate? Carbohydrates give energy to our body. Food items like fruits, vegetable, bread, sugar and cereals contain carbohydrates. Food items rich in carbohydrates are known as energy-giving foods. Next one is proteins. Proteins help us to grow. They also build muscles and repair damaged parts of our body. Food items like milk, eggs, meat, fish, curd, nuts, beans and pulses contains proteins. Food items rich in proteins are known as bodybuilding foods. Fats. Fats gives us more energy than carbohydrates. They also keep our body warm. Food items like oil, ghee, butter and nuts are rich in fats. Food items rich in fats are also known as energy-giving foods. Next one is vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals help us to stay fit and healthy. They protect us from diseases. Food items like fruits, vegetables, milk, eggs, and meat are rich in vitamins and minerals. Food items rich in vitamins and minerals are known as protective foods. Calcium. Calcium makes our bones and teeth strong. Food items like milk, cheese, curd, paneer and almonds are rich in calcium. Water. Water is essential for our body to stay healthy and function properly. Water also helps in digestion of food. Therefore, we must drink 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. Roughage. Roughage is the fiber present in our food. It cannot be digested by our body, but it helps to remove undigested food from our body. It is important for the proper functioning of our digestive system. Next one, balanced diet. A diet that has all the nutrients in right amounts is called a balanced diet. Next one is digestion system. Process of digestion. Digestion begins in the mouth itself. The liquid in our mouth is a saliva. Do you remember that? It helps us to digest the food. When we start eating, our teeth break up the food into smaller pieces. Saliva softens the food to the pulp. The tongue then pushes bits of this mashed food into the throat where it is swallowed. The food now moves down a tube called food pipe or esophagus into the stomach. The stomach plays an important role in digestion. It is a hollow muscular bag. The strong muscles of the stomach use digestive juices to digest the food. It changes the mashed food into a semi solid form. Food remains in the stomach from 1 to 4 hours. This is why we feel full in the evening after a very heavy afternoon meal. When the stomach has finished its work, muscles at the lower end of the stomach open. The liquid food now moves to the small intestine. Digestion is completed in the small intestine. Food is now in its simplest form. The liver, gallbladder, and the pancreas help the small intestine to complete the digestion of food. The liver secretes piles which helps to digest fats. The food passes the wall of the small intestine into the blood. The blood carries it to all parts of the body. The undigested food and water in the small intestine passes into the large intestine. The large intestine allows water and leftover useful substances to pass back into the blood remains behind. The undigested food then moves from the large intestine into the rectum. It is the final passed out through the anus when we go to toilet and defecate. Let us start next part in this lesson. This is part 2. Here we are going to discuss about good eating habits for proper digestion, cooking food, preservation of food. First one, good eating habits for proper digestion. Here we have some points for proper digestion. We should always take our meals in a pleasant environment. We have to eat a balanced diet every day and eat at regular intervals. Eat fresh and clean food. Chew the food well before swallowing. Drink 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. Eat a lot of green vegetables and fruits. We should avoid overeating. These are the steps to be followed for proper digestion. Next one is cooking food. Why do we need to cook the food? Some food can be eaten raw while some needs to be cooked. Cooking kills germs, makes the food soft, tasty and easier to digest. Here we have some points to remember before cooking the food. Wash all raw food well before eating so as to free them from dust and germs. Wash fruits and vegetables before they are cut. They lose their nutrients if washed after cutting. For boiling, take just enough water so that the water which has absorbed nutrients from the food is not thrown away. Do not overcook or reheat the food. It destroys all the nutrients. Food can be cooked in different ways. Steaming. The example is idli. Frying. What are the examples? Buri, like that. Roasting. Boiling. And baking. The next one, preservation of food. Cooked or uncooked food gets spoiled when it is kept exposed to air and moisture for a long time. The process of treating food to prevent it from getting spoiled is called preservation. Following are some ways of preserving food. Refrigerating. Keeping fruits, vegetables, and cooked food in the fridge prevents them from getting spoiled. Drying. It is method. Water is completely removed from the food items. One simple way is to keep the food item out in the open under the sun. For example, dates and raisins are preserved as dry fruits. Canning. The moisture in the air can spoil food. Hence, food can be kept in airtight containers to prevent them from getting affected by moisture. For example, rasagullas and gulab jamuns. Next one, pickling. Pickling. Salt and oil form a concentrated solution that is used to preserve pickles, like mango or chili pickles. Jellying. Keeping fruits or vegetables in sugar syrup is one of the way of preserving food. For example, mixed fruit jams. In addition to a balanced diet, sufficient amount of rest, a good posture and regular exercise are essentials to stay healthy. Rest. Rest is very important for the body. We need at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep in a day. Lack of sleep makes us feel tired and it can also make us fall sick. Posture. Posture is the position in which we keep our body while standing, sitting, or walking. Having the correct posture helps us in many ways. Our bones and muscles stay healthy. We do not get tired quickly. We do not get back and muscle cramps. We look good. Next one, exercise. Regular exercises like running, walking, cycling and playing different sports help us to stay healthy and fit. Nowadays, yoga has also become a popular form of exercise. If we exercise regularly, then our bones and muscles get stronger, we sleep well, we do not feel tired, we have more energy to work. Thank you, students. Have a good day.